Shettima was determined to rescue the Chibok girls. I worked on it with him back then, Tinubu. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post our juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. As the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC, Asiwaju Bola met number rounds of a 6-month-long campaign with massive rally in Lagos State. A video showing the moment the former Lagos State governor explained how his running mate Shettima felt when the Chibok girls were kidnapped has surfaced online. Recall that on the night of April 15, 2014, no fewer than 276 Christian female students were abducted by Boko Haram insurgents in the Chibok local government area of Borno State. Shettima was the governor of the state at the time. The abduction of the state sparked outrage from local and both international organizations. However, while speaking during the All Progressive Congress presidential campaign rally at the Taslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos on Tuesday, Tinubu revealed that Shettima was determined to rescue the girls and that both of them had tried to work out a means to do so at the time. When I made my choice for a running mate, I chose someone who is the most knowledgeable and dependable individual. He is very dependent in thought, attitude, capacity, and knowledgeability. He has shown perseverance, determination, and grit in times of challenge. And the challenge came in the form of Boko Haram and so on. Shettima did not flinch and he did not blink. He felt the challenge and all joined him in sympathy, observation, and whatever little we could contribute. But he worked hard. He worked his heart out. He protected both the Muslim and the Christians from fate. He rendered both the Muslim and Christian faith. He protected both the Muslim and Christian faith. He stood with the children, and I was determined to free those Chibok girls. I worked together with him on it, and that was how I got to know him better back then. Shettima is a reliable, courageous, dependable, and preserving man. This is the first time I'm hearing that Tinubu and Shettima work together hand in hand. Sincerely, this is the first time. This is the first time actually that I'm hearing that Tinubu actually that he assisted Shettima. To be very sincere with you. Almighty God, please listen to the lies of politicians and come to our rescue and save us, because they have misled the gullible ones with money, lies, false hope, and a chip. Alright. The thing is, I'm hearing it for the first time, that Tinubu as a person actually walked hand in hand with Shettima during that time he was governor of Borno. Now that one, they too. Where and where? Must still lie because you want to win election. Everybody knows that Shettima was the brain behind Chibok girls' capture. When Jonathan heard the news and asked him, he denies why the capture girls were in the government lodge with him. He promoted the principal of a school to the post of commissioner for a job well done. After some of the girls were rescued, they mentioned his name openly. What about the wanted terrorist that was arrested in his house in Maiduguri? Sincerely, I don't even know what else is going on. I am not surprised because Shettima knows where they are. He was the one that kidnapped them. We are not surprised. Shettima is the chief of Boko Haram. Tinubu, I know that you were forced by the Aso cabals to choose Shettima. Let me tell you and your supporters, Shettima will kill you if you resume office. That is if you win the election. If not, that your supporters are blind. They should have observed the sad and horrible looking of Shettima. His face is not friendly. It is the face of a sadist. Okay, my owners, I would like to see a video evidence of how Tinubu assisted in doing that. Just maybe. I would like to see a video evidence. Story. After 8 years on governor's seat and another 8 years of Senate, then you come out to tell us Nigeria rubbish about Chibok girls. This man should be careful. Are you okay? And do you know he's lying? Leave judgment for God. If the story were not from Khan and Bruno, they would not have declared their support for him now. I know he's your candidate and whatsoever he does seems right in your hands, but please judge by God's wisdom do not use sentiment or ethnicity. Why Tinubu lost the election is because he believed too much in himself. Before he chose this guy, he didn't seek the opinion of the Northerners. So they would have tell him about Shettima. What about Kabiru Sokoto? I am asking Tinubu. I ain't gonna say that one. Christians, God will disgrace you for picking a Boko Haram enabler to be your vice. Save it yourself, terrorist and drug baron. After conniving with terrorists and handing them over, you want to save them? What a terrible lie. Who are these people responsible for the Chibok girls? No be una, because of common greediness to destroy this girl life. Where is Leah Shaibu? Anybody who has a hand at the suffering of these girls will not escape from suffering either in life or in death. My own is the way they come outside and they say these things, like I'm like, now wow. Leah Shaibu or others were kidnapped. Anyone involved directly or indirectly in kidnapping you people will surely reap the evil fruit of their labor together with their generations. God will surely pick them back here and the thereafter. I decided because there is no way you want to discuss this one. There is no way you want to. The same man who knew about it just to mess Jonathan's government. These guys are scammers and Nigerians should be treated. These guys are scammers and Nigerians should be careful. Okay. God bless you, because most times I begin to wonder, is it the same Kashim Shettima who spent billions to establish civilian GTF that combated Boko Haram head on? For doing this, the late Boko Haram leader Abubakar Shekau enlisted him on number 1 on the wanted list. Boko Haram, these children narrowly escaped being kidnapped by Boko Haram. He escaped being assassinated through the bombing of his convoy by the insurgents. Borno had the highest number of Christian pilgrims going on pilgrim to Israel when he was governor. He rebuilt all the churches that were destroyed by Boko Haram when he was governor of a state. That is why the Borno State chapter of the Christian Association of Nigeria can are massively in support of his candidacy and as the vice presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress and of course the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Alright, well, let us do what? Let us look well. This coming election is not a matter of I don't know. Majority of these people, you know them. If you don't know them, dig deeper and make sure you're convinced they are voting for the right candidate, and not the wrong one. The wrong one could set us more 50 years backwards, and it is going to be more painful to get. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time,